Hello, everyone. Well, Fisayo Soyombo is out. The military has released them. According to what Fisayo Soyombo tweeted, it was all due to pressure from the people, from the public speaking up. And this is why I always talk about the fact that, look, speaking up is very important. No matter how they tell you that, oh, it's noise making, you are making noise, nobody is listening to it, it's all a lie. They listen and they fear the voices of the people. So whenever you see injustice, just keep quiet, speak up. But there were a lot of interesting facts that Fisayo Soyombo had revealed, in the tweet that he did. And also he did an interview, was on Arise TV, where he did an interview on all of this. But before then, I would like to go to his tweet and actually read, from what he had tweeted. And this is what Fisayo Soyombo had to say. He said, he did an expression. He said, Nigerians are not worth fighting for. I hear that every now and then, and I've always disbelieved it. So, it's a common thing when you always say, people tell you, oh, Nigerians are not worth fighting for. If you die now, they will move on, they will do it. He said, he hears that and he doesn't believe it. And he said, yesterday, you proved me right. You are all the reason my detention by Nigerian army lasted only 3 days. I am a free man today because of your social media engagement with Free Fisayo now and the publications broadcast by the traditional media, and I can prove it. After my arrest at about 2 a.m. on Wednesday, I was greeted by different levels of the army until deep into the night. I didn't return to my cell until at least 11 p.m. on Wednesday. My case was then forwarded to a superior officer that was to interrogate me on Thursday. Surprisingly, Thursday was uneventful. From morning until night, this officer never sent for me. I soon let the army would take as long as it wanted to conduct their investigation, just to establish that I was indeed an investigative journalist. To my utmost surprise, on Friday morning at about 11 a.m. or thereabouts, I was retrieved from my cell for transfer to the Military Intelligence Brigade, MIB. It was during the transfer that someone who ran into me asked to know my name, after which they say, you are the one, you are in the news. Without your pressure, I'll still be in that cell by now, away from civilization and held incommunicado. So yes, my freedom is your freedom. Though this victory exists because of you and you. Thank you. This is what Fisayo Soyombo had to say. Then Fisayo Soyombo did an interview on Arise TV. Honestly, the interview is just a revelation of so many things. Not that we are surprised, not that you don't know it, but hearing it being proven, hearing it with facts, is something that just makes you just want to cry. Just cry for Nigeria. Watch the interview.
Into the oil business that you are now picked. What really happened? Give us the details. Let's know what happened.
So I think everyone other than the Nigerian army already knows what happened. I'm an investigative and undercover journalist. I was investigating illegal oil bunkering. It happened that, it's a complex story. It happened that someone in the security setup was offended that he didn't get bribed because the illegal bunkerers would bribe people in security. For now, I don't want to be specific, but it would bribe. And one got annoyed and tipped off others to say, something is happening there. So they came. Everyone else ran away other than me. I came forward and had an interaction with them. So one, there was no arrest. The Nigerian army did not arrest me.
They didn't?
No, they did not arrest me.
But you were in their custody?
They spotted me, flashed their torch, and I came out. And I wanted to open a conversation with them.
You showed them your ID?
I didn't show them my ID because the illegal bunkers had said they had settled everyone, and the guys who came were the ones who were not settled, and the conversation was going on to settle them. So I just thought it was a settlement conversation, and I came forward. So they did not arrest me. I came forward. It's not like they chased me. They didn't get anyone. All the other guys, fled into the bush. But I stayed because at the end of the day, I knew I had nothing to hide. The grouse of the army, the real grouse of the army, one, is that I did not carry them along. I wouldn't deny that I have low trust for Nigerian public institutions. A small 2-minute diversion. Last year, I did an undercover investigation on an orphanage home that was selling babies. I bought a newborn baby with 2 million naira, took the baby to NAPTIP, I looked after that baby. After I handed the baby over to NAPTIP, I sent a representative. We go there every month. Our birthday, we bought gifts. Christmas, we woke up one day. NAPTIP shut the door on us. The former DG of, I'm saying it on national TV.
Absolutely.
Farida was the last DG of NAPTIP. She has to answer the question, what happened to that? I brought that baby. I just wanted to, keep up with the progress of that baby. And one day, NAPTIP just shut the door. We just got there and they said, you can't see the baby. So how do you expect someone like me to trust public institutions? So I didn't trust the army. I didn't carry them along. But I'd also known that illegal oil bunkers were bribing different people in various security formations. And I would endanger my life by carrying them along if I didn't know who was who. So that's the first problem they had, that you were doing this story and you did not involve us. Now, I have been vindicated because I spent 3 days in military detention. Everything I told the highest levels of the army, the illegal bunkers were telling me when I left. You get? When they picked me up, it was around 2 a.m. We were in the bush until maybe 4, 5. A soldier stole my 2 phones. The army, I'm saying it on air, have to fish out that soldiers and punish him. You can't arrest people and then your man is stealing. And when we left, they did not say a word about who I was, because I felt it was too general a place to make that kind of statement. They all felt I was an illegal oil bunker, and I played along until they took me to 6 Div. And I thought from then, I was speaking with people in offices who were investigating the case. That's when I said, look, I'm actually an undercover journalist. This is proof. But everything I told them, the things I wrote in my statement, as I got out yesterday, illegal oil bunkers were telling me, who are you? We thought you were one of us. Now, this is what they said you are. This is who they said you are. They said you are a detective. You are an undercover journalist. Is it true? So, was I not right by not carrying the army along? Because how can you grill me at the 6th Div? And every single thing I told you, I got out yesterday and the illegal workers were telling me every single thing. And they made no mistakes. They were on point.
Fisayo, let's talk about press freedom and investigative journalism.
There was nothing new there. There was nothing new. It's not as if you don't know this thing, but just seeing it. All the information he gave military, as in, come and see people who are stealing our oil and everything. All the information he gave them, bam, were with the people. The other time, it was the Fisayo had shown where people who snitch on custom, went to go and tell custom. Smugglers had all the information, and if you see the way they beat up the people, sometimes they kill people who do it. Hi. And then the military was, they arrested. There were many people they arrested. Oh, Lord have mercy. When we can't even trust our institution, that's the most heartbreaking thing in Nigeria. They were saying that they arrested many of them, so they will have to check their identities. Fisayo is saying he's the only one they arrested because he was the one that came forward, all the other ones ran. The reason for this arrest is because somebody was not bribed. It is not because there was oil bunkering. So somebody somewhere is enriching himself and his family at the detriment of Nigeria. And how these people don't understand that all of these things come to affect them, I don't get it. You will say that you will have heart attack, but there is no, is it defibrillator? How did they call that thing that they use? There's nothing to bring it to life. You just buy because of corruption. All that money you would have stolen for Nigeria will not help you. You are traveling on the road, or your family member, they will have accident because the road has been spread and has not been fixed. All that money that you stole will not help you. How do people not understand that even no matter how much you amass these riches, private riches corruptly for yourself, that we are all affected collectively because the state is failing collectively. No matter the amount of money you have, whether corruptly you enrich yourself or you enrich yourself through legal means, through hard work, we are all poor in Nigeria because the system and everything is poor. It's just so heartbreaking. Hi, but you know what? For me, it's this. We are not giving up on this Nigeria. Giving up will never be an option. Now, then go tire. The way that they have energy to go on, we must also have the energy to surpass them. We will stay on this Nigeria world. I remember building a nation is not a sprint, it's a marathon. It will take a long time. Sometimes you will doubt yourself. It's just like building yourself to in life. Sometimes you'll be like, what is this that I'm doing? But you know what, at the end of the day, that light at the end of the tunnel, we will meet it, and Nigeria will be that country every one of us will be proud of. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.